Hello, this is Father Frank Pavone, National Director of Priests for Life, with Pro-Life Straight Talk, where we expose the truth about abortion with courage, no matter what the consequences. Well, as you may have heard, I've written an open letter to Representative Nancy Pelosi, and I'm inviting you to sign on to it with me. Go to lettertonancy.com. Let me give you the background and the purpose of this. Our nation is now living through the aftermath of the trial and conviction of abortionist Kermit Gosnell. His trial revealed with clarity the evil of abortion, especially late-term abortion, and the corruption inside the abortion industry. He is not the exception, he is the norm. And in the wake of that trial and conviction, the House of Representatives of the United States Congress has passed the Pain-Capable Unborn Child Protection Act, an historic piece of legislation that protects unborn children from 20 weeks of fetal age forward because of their capacity to feel pain. Our nation is at a critical moment. We are at a turning point. We are at an awakening about the realities of abortion, particularly late-term abortion. And this awareness is rallying both pro-life and pro-choice people together. It was in the light of this that on June the 13th, there was a press briefing at which Representative Pelosi was asked some questions. And in particular, she was asked, what is the moral difference between what Dr. Gosnell did, killing a baby at 23 weeks and in some cases more, outside the womb, and for this now he is serving life in prison? What is the difference between that act of murder and killing the very same baby at the very same age inside the womb just before being born? What's the difference? Nancy Pelosi refused to answer the question. She evaded it, she attacked the questioner, and then she took refuge in her Catholic faith. She said that she was a practicing and respectful Catholic. And so my open letter said, whatever Catholic faith you say that you respect and practice, it isn't the faith that the Catholic Church teaches. And the Catholic faith is not something that we hide in so that we can run away from moral challenges instead of confronting them. The Catholic faith is not something that confuses moral truths instead of clarifying them. She even said that this whole discussion was sacred ground for her. Abortion is not sacred ground, it's sacrilegious ground. And then she said something equally offensive. She said she didn't know what any of this had to do with politics. My goodness. Public servants are supposed to know the difference between serving the public and killing the public. And apparently, she doesn't. What does this have to do with politics? The first purpose of government is the protection of the rights of its citizens, starting with the God-given right to life. To secure these rights, governments are instituted among men. Now, brothers and sisters, she did not answer the question. And that's the problem, above all. And not that this is anything new. She has never answered the question. We have attempted to dialogue with her for years. We have put this question before her for years. This is nothing new. Nor is this about Pelosi bashing per se. There is no purpose here of embarrassing or punishing Nancy Pelosi. Our purpose is different. Our purpose is that all of us have to answer this question. Because we're at a new moment in America, when the reality of abortion is becoming clearer and we are getting ready to end late-term abortion in this country. We all have to answer the question, what is the moral difference between what Kermit Gosnell did, killing the baby outside the womb and killing the very same baby inside the womb at the same age? What's the difference? So together, let's answer that question. Together, let's challenge our public officials to answer that question, and let's begin by challenging Nancy Pelosi to answer that question and not to take refuge in irrelevant and disrespectful arguments that betray the very faith that she claims to profess. Would you join me in signing the letter to Nancy Pelosi? And if you've already done so, get as many others to do so as possible. lettertonancy.com. Let's unite together. We're going to do more to build on this, but let's start there, and then we'll be in contact with you about further steps. God bless you, and God bless America.